Today I am going to talk about key pointers of Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita 2023. It is also known as BNSS. It's an important legislative document enacted to consolidate and amend laws related to public safety and order in India. Below are some key pointers which I am going to talk about of the Act with some relevant sections. Section 1. This Act may be called as the Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita 2023. It applies to the whole India except the state of Jammu and Kashmir. It shall come into force on such date as the central government may by notification in the official gazette appoint. Now we are going to discuss about certain definitions which is specially going to be discussed related to section 2. It provides definition for key terms used throughout the Act such as public place, officer, weapon, explosive substance. Prohibition of weapons and explosives in public places. Section 10 prohibits the carrying of weapons and explosives in public places without proper authorization. Regulation of public assemblies and processions. It is related to Section 20, requires prior permission from the competent authority for holding public assemblies and processions to maintain public order. Now, fifth point is powers of the police, which is mentioned in Section 30. It details the powers granted to police to maintain public order, including dispersing unlawful assemblies and using necessary force. Now, point number 6. Offences against public safety. Section 40 lists offences that threaten public safety such as rioting, unlawful assembly and carrying prohibited items. Section 41 specifies penalties for offences against public safety. Now we are going to talk about emergency powers. Section 50 grants special powers to designated officers during emergencies to take necessary actions to restore public order. Point number 8. Rights of citizens. Section 60 ensures the protection of citizens' rights during the enforcement of this Act, emphasizing the need for lawful and proportionate measures. Point number 9. Penalties for non-compliance. Section 70. It details penalties for non-compliance with the provisions of the Act, including fines and imprisonment. Now, point number 10, it is about jurisdiction and trial. Section 80 specifies the jurisdiction of courts and procedures for trial of offences under the Act. Now, we will discuss about the point number 11, that is related to appeals. Section 90 provides the right to appeal against orders or penalties imposed under the Act. Point number 12. Power to make rules. Section 100 empowers central government to make rules for carrying out the provisions of the Act. Now, we are just going to have a quick revision of key sections in a summarized manner. Section 1. Short title extent and commencement. Section 2. Definitions. Section 10. Prohibition of weapons and explosives in public places. Section 20. Regulation of public assemblies and processions. Section 30. Powers of the police to maintain public order. Section 40. Offences against public safety. Section 41. Penalties for offences against public safety. Section 50. Emergency powers. Section 60. Rights of citizens. Section 70. Penalties for compliance. Section 80. Jurisdiction and trial. Section 90. Appeals. Section 100. Power to make rules. Thank you. Have a nice day. Keep smiling.